rising TikTok star.
Okay. What can I get? Hey, handsome. Sorry, man. I'll have a venti dolce caramel macchiato with no ice. What the is wrong with this guy?
To double murder defendant. A former social media content creator is heading to trial for murder after he allegedly shot and killed his estranged wife and her friend, who he thought she was cheating on him with. Ali Abulaban, who went by his username JinKid, is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder for the deaths of his 28-year-old estranged wife Anna and her friend 29-year-old Rayburn Barron. According to prosecutors, Ali installed a listening device into his 5-year-old daughter's iPad. And when he heard his wife and another man talking, he went to her home and shot them both. From rising TikTok star.
Warning, the following contains images of graphic violence and not suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. A social media personality who fatally shot his wife and another man inside the couple's East Village apartment was convicted Wednesday of first-degree murder. Ali Abulaban, 32, who was known in online circles as a content creator dubbed JinKid on TikTok and other platforms, was found guilty by a downtown San Diego jury of the October 21, 2021, slayings of Anna Abulaban, 28, and Rayburn Barron, 29, both of whom were shot on a couch inside the Abulaban's 35th floor unit at the Spire San Diego apartments. A social media personality who fatally shot his wife and another man inside the couple's East Village apartment was convicted Wednesday of first-degree murder. Ali Abulaban, 32, who was known in online circles as a content creator dubbed JinKid on TikTok and other platforms, was found guilty by a downtown San Diego jury of the October 21, 2021, slayings of Anna Abulaban, 28, and Rayburn Barron, 29, both of whom were shot on a couch inside the Abulaban's 35th floor unit at the Spire San Diego apartments. Deputy District Attorney Taryn Brast, who described Abulaban as jealous, controlling, and violent throughout his relationship with his wife, told jurors that Anna Abulaban made it clear she was through with the marriage following multiple incidents of domestic violence and Abulaban's sexual encounter with another woman. Abulaban testified that his wife may have hurled empty threats of divorce out of anger and wasn't clear whether they might reconcile, but Brast argued Anna's position was obvious. He wouldn't let her go, Brast said. She wanted to be single. She didn't want to be married to him. She told him that over and over, but he refused to accept it. Abulaban's defense attorney, Jody Green, argued that on the day of the shooting, months of suspicions about his wife's infidelity were confirmed upon entering his apartment and seeing Anna cuddling on the couch with Barron. In that moment, Abulaban was overcome with what he's seeing, and in a fog, began firing, Green said. Abulaban, who spent nearly 3 full days on the stand, testified that he snapped and couldn't take the expletive betrayal. He said that the next thing he knew, "I'm shooting and I can't stop." Green argued that though Anna stated many times that she wanted to leave her husband, her actions said otherwise. Anna would repeatedly take him back, giving him breadcrumbs of hope, Green said. The defense attorney argued this behavior qualified as provocation that rose to the level of justifying a voluntary manslaughter conviction, rather than murder. The defense's case included a deep dive into Abulaban's alleged mental health struggles, childhood trauma and escalating cocaine addiction, all of which the defense argued played a role in his mindset both before and during the shooting. Green said the collective issues mounting with his marriage and his mental health left him emotionally manipulated, psychologically impaired, and ill-adapted for all of this. On the morning of the shooting, Abulaban entered the apartment while Anna was taking their daughter to school. He vandalized the unit, threw away some of his wife's belongings, then activated an app on his iPad in order to listen in on what was happening inside the apartment. Prosecutors argued Abulaban was kicked out of the apartment and accessed the unit with a secretly copied keycard, while Abulaban testified that Anna was aware he had a keycard. While staying at a nearby hotel, Abulaban heard Anna in the apartment with another man and sped over to the Spire apartments. Brast argued Abulaban's goal was always to kill his wife and whoever she was with. Abulaban testified that he intended to confirm that Anna was cheating on him, then was overcome with emotion upon seeing her with Barron and fired his gun on the pair with no control over his faculties. According to the prosecutor, multiple audio recordings of the shooting capture gunshots firing about 1 second after Abulaban entered the apartment. Both victims were shot in the head.
The TikTok star accused of killing his wife and her friend loses control in court as a detective calls him a killer. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Maria Arcega-Dunn.
And I'm Phil Blauer. Ali Abulaban appeared in court today where evidence in the double murder case was laid out against him. Fox 5's Jamie Chambers live in downtown with what unfolded in the courtroom, and it looked pretty dramatic.
Phil, it was very mercurial inside court, and it just finished. The preliminary hearing wrapped up today. Abulaban was held over on all counts, and in court, he seemed to not be able to have any sort of self-control.
He had just experienced a very traumatic event. Is that fair to say?
He created one, yes.
Is that a fair statement?
How did I create one? Elaborate on that.
Oh, hold on.
How did I create one?
Mr. Abulaban? Mr. Abulaban.
Don't inject your own.
Okay. We're going to take a break. Let's
You think I wanted that? Or I found your daughter? I wanted it! Who the are you?
Mr. Abulaban? Mr. Abulaban, I need you to stop.
TikTok star and accused murderer Ali Abulaban lashed out at detectives testifying against him. The judge cleared the court and threatened the defendant with removing him from the court proceedings, potentially forcing Abulaban to watch the case against him remotely. Detectives say Nest cameras captured Ali leaving his wife's apartment 12 seconds after shots were fired. Anna Abulaban and her friend Rayburn Barron were found shot to death. This all taking place at the Aspire apartment in the East Village in the area of downtown. Witnesses say after the shooting, the frantic aftermath had Ali running back and forth through the halls of the complex, shouting.
From the Nest camera, it captures the audio so you can hear your client screaming in his name when he goes back into the apartment the second time after the shooting.
So this case will move forward with Abulaban facing 2 counts of murder in the first degree with special circumstances. That's the very latest from downtown. Jamie Chambers, Fox 5 News.